Hey everyone, I'm Vivian. Welcome back to my channel. Today I figured we'd do a little bit of a pretending we're in a Vogue beauty secrets video. I love watching these videos. I enjoy seeing how other celebrities, other people do their makeup. I think it's really interesting. And so I thought I'd do my own version of this. I'm currently in my parents' bathroom, standing in a bathtub because this had the best lighting and this was the nicest bathroom. So I figured I would show you guys what my typical get ready with me for like a casual day night out is. I don't have anything planned tonight, but I figured we might as well enjoy getting ready together. I have a couple skincare things and then I'm gonna show you guys how I do my makeup for a typical casual day night out. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Vivian. I'm a robotics engineer with a love for all things beauty and makeup related, and I'd love it if you liked and subscribed if you aren't already. With that being said, let's just hop into it. So I already washed my face. I used my Youth to the People cleanser. It's the Superfoods cleanser. Comes in like a glass bottle. I'll put a picture of it here. Typically for my morning routine, my skincare routine isn't super heavy or intense. I really only use a couple products. Most of my actives I use at nighttime. So like I said, I already cleansed my face. I'm gonna go in with a toner. This one is from Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. And I typically just put this in my hand, so I'll just do a couple drops. And I'll just pat it into my face. I would say my skin is mostly normal combo. I feel like I can get pretty oily throughout the day if I use things that are too hydrating. So I like to use the Merit Great Skin Serum. This is like an oil-based serum, but it's really not that oily. I do a couple pumps in my hands and do the same thing, just patting it in. I like to bring it down my neck just to make sure that I'm keeping everything hydrated. Bring it down to my chest area as well. The last step in my morning skincare routine is usually sunscreen. Depending on which sunscreen I use, I find that I can skip moisturizer and just use the sunscreen. So I'm gonna go in with my Hamish Artless Glow Base. This is SPF 50. But I like this because it is nice and glowy, but the texture is also very liquidy, and I find that it sinks into your skin really, really easily. So I just do 2 fingers worth of sunscreen. And I also like this because it doesn't leave a white cast, which a lot of sunscreens can do, especially if they're mineral based. And again, I'm just gonna bring this down to my neck and onto my chest. Since I am kind of combo, I do like to go in with a blur pouring primer at times. This one specifically is the Maybelline Master Prime. I don't love this. I don't actually think it does anything in terms of blurring, but it's in my project pan, so I'm really just trying to use it up. And I focus this mainly on the center of my face where I find that my pores are the largest. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation. This is in the shade Too Warm Olive. I have really been liking this foundation lately. I feel like it just gives my skin a really pretty glow and it covers a decent amount. I am sorry if I am looking too much at the viewfinder. I don't have a mirror, so I know there's one back there, so I'm gonna go steal my mom's in a second, but let me try and blend this out a little. And I typically use a beauty blender to blend out foundation. I feel like it just gives the most seamless look. It's not the most coverage in terms of application methods, but I just prefer something like this where I just feel like everything just blends in really nicely. I am also sorry if you can hear the dog barking. It's my neighbor's dog. He's just outside playing and he's been barking. But I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm using my NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. And I just did like probably half a pump on the back of my hand. Again, I'm just gonna go in with my sponge. For contour, I'm gonna go in with something a little bit newer to me. This is the Tower 28 Sculptino. This is in the shade Hammer, and this is their new bronzer contour. I had the Bronzino before, and it was a shimmery bronzer, and this one is not shimmery, but it's still kind of dewy. And I like to focus this mostly on my cheekbones and just spend a lot of time blending that out and making sure there's no harsh lines. I do like it so far. I think it blends out really easily, and I like that it doesn't have shimmers in it, so it feels more wearable for the everyday. For blush lately, I've been really liking the Benefit Benetint. I just do a couple dots on my face and then use my fingers to blend that out, and it just leaves like a really pretty sheer tint. I am a very blushy person though. I love blush, so I will be going in with a powder blush towards the end, but I think this just gives you like a really pretty base. And if you don't want a super intense blush, I think this is perfect because it really just gives you like the bare minimum. Since this blush is very much a tint, I like to blend this out with my fingers or a brush, but I feel like with a sponge it just soaks up too much product. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of highlighter. This is the Merit Day Glow in the shade Citrine. And I just like to put this on the high points of my face. I don't want to put too much because I already have a lot of glowy products on from the sunscreen and some of the oils. It just makes your skin feel very hydrated, and the foundation is also very glowy as well. And again, I just usually tap it out with my fingers. I'm gonna go in with powder next. I'm gonna use my Kosas Cloud Set. You can see that my packaging broke a very long time ago, but I do like this powder. I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush. This is from e.l.f. This is the pointed powder brush, and just tap the Kosas Cloud Set pretty much everywhere. To set the bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Nabla Skin Bronzing. This is in the shade Soft Revenge, and I'm going to use this Rephr 04 brush to apply. This is a baked formula, so I do prefer more of a fluffy brush for this application, but I like this brush because it is more flat on one side, so you can be more precise with it if you want to be. And if I'm feeling a little fancy, I'll run this down the sides of my nose for a soft contour moment. If you guys have been on my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I'm completely obsessed with this blush. This is the Persona Super Blush in the shade Bubble. It's this really cool toned pink, but it doesn't look as bold on the cheeks. I think it just gives your cheeks a really pretty flush. And I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics angled brush. And I like to run blush across my nose just to kind of give that sunburnt effect. And I just love this blush so much. I feel like it is so pretty. Obsessed. I'm obsessed. For the most part, when I get ready, I don't usually do eyeshadow. And if I do, it's usually like a one and done topper shade. So this is a new one I'm trying out. This is from Hourglass. This is the Voyeur eyeshadow stick. This is the shade Moon. And I think this is just a really pretty, just like champagne shimmery shade. So I just put this pretty much all over my lid. And I'm kind of haphazard with it. And I'm just taking a fluffy brush. This is the Spectrum and Katie Jane Hughes number 19. And I just go and blend out the edges just to make sure that we got a nice gradient. I'm not a huge eyeshadow person, so I just feel like these types of products are pretty much my go-tos because they give me a little bit of something without being super intense, and it's very low effort. I am gonna do my brows now, and the 3 brow products I use are all from Kosas. This is the Brow Pop, the Tinted Air Brow, and the Clear Air Brow. I have my brow products in the shade Dark Brown. I'm not the best at doing my brows. I feel like my brows are really sparse, so it does take me quite a bit of effort to fill them in, and my brow hairs themselves aren't very thick either. And I just think the combo of all of these just makes me look like I have actual brows. Brows are done. For lips, I don't like to do anything too intense. I'm just gonna line my lips with NYX Nude Truffle. This desperately needs to be sharpened, but it's just a lip liner that I've been using every day because it's a really good contour shade for me. And usually I'll just take my finger and kind of blend out the harsh edges. And then to top it off, I'm gonna go in with a gloss. This one specifically is the Dior Lip Glow Oil, but honestly, I'll use any gloss that's relatively sheer and thick and juicy. I do like the tingly feel this gloss gives me though, so while it is expensive, I do still enjoy it. And the last step is mascara. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes and then put on mascara. The 2 products I'm gonna use are my Pimell Essence mascara base. This is a J Beauty brand, I believe. And I'm gonna use my Thrive Cosmetics liquid lash extensions, and the eyelash curler I use is the Shiseido. And that is everything. That's pretty much my day-to-day makeup. I'll switch up the products or the placement, but for the most part, this is pretty much what I do. My hair is looking a little bit janky today, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just keep it in a bun or something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this was really fun. I love watching these types of videos, so if you did like it, please like and subscribe if you aren't already. I am posting 2 videos a week on Mondays and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern time, so if you don't want to miss an upload, be sure to hit the little bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post. If you guys want to see any other videos like this, or if you guys want to see me following like a different celebrity's makeup routine, things like that, please let me know. I think these are so fun to watch. I know Soph at Soph Does Life does a lot of these like recreating makeup videos or recreating celebrities' makeup routines, so I think that'd be fun as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you in my next one. Bye!